Hello! In this video, I'll show you hidden video recording settings that you should enable on your Samsung Galaxy A17. On your Samsung Galaxy A17, there is of course the camera app, and if you go into it, then you'll find some things like the video settings, and let's try adjusting them so our videos look the best as they can. So we should begin by finding this button here in the top right corner. If you click on it, you can actually change the resolution of the video, and if you set it to FHD, which is full HD, it is a better resolution. Now you can also set it to HD, and that will be a lower resolution, but will save the space on your phone. But that's not the only option that you have. You can click on 4 dots here and actually change the aspect ratio to either 9:16, which is great for like TikToks or some Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. But you can, and also if you flip your phone horizontally, then it'll switch to 16:9, which means it's good for like YouTube videos, for example. But there's also way more to that. You can also find 1:1, which is going to be a square recording if you want to do it, or full, which is going to be your full screen. Now let's see something more. This is the exposure. It lets you adjust the image to be a bit darker or brighter, and in many cases, not always, but in many cases, actually a brighter image isn't always the better option, because sometimes the brighter the image is, the more overexposed and unnatural it may look, which may result in the picture being having less depth. So if you want, you can set it just a little bit down in most cases. Sometimes if there's lots of darks on the photo, you may want to turn it up, but in most cases you can turn it down just a little bit, or even more if you need, and try capturing it, or you can turn it up, as I said, and also try capturing it that way. Now we have way more than just this setting. We have filters here, and filters are really great. I think I like them a lot. I'm gonna show you that on an example of this plant right here, that when I apply some filters, you can see how the image changes, and yeah, it's gonna change. Now I think I like this shiver filter. You can still customize the filter as well by changing its strength, its color temperature, its contrast, and its saturation. And you can view the original. You can see there's quite a lot of difference. Now when I take that photo, actually the video, yeah, it's gonna apply it to the whole video, right? I can stop it, and now the video is done. Now something else in the video that you may not know about is a quick photo in video mode. You may not know about it, but for video, if you're in video, if you start recording a video, you will have a little capture button that currently I don't have. I'll try fixing it. Let's try maybe. Yeah, I can't have a filter, but without a filter it works. When I start recording, I have this little button right here to take a photo while recording, so I can capture the most important moment in a photo but have everything else recorded. I think that's sometimes very useful. Also, you can pause the video while recording the video, hidden pause, and when you're ready to resume, click on the red circle to resume. Now also there is an option to take quick video in photo mode, when you are in photo mode, start pressing and holding the shutter button. Now you can see that it starts recording a video. If you want to record it for a bit longer, you can still slide up to lock it, and now you can see it goes into recording mode. And now let's go back to video, and we'll see. Okay, now let's go to some other things that we have right here, which are gonna be in the settings right here. There's quite a few of them. Let's click on that. Now there is video stabilization, and I highly recommend enabling this setting, because this phone, as opposed to the previous generation, which is a Galaxy A16, has optical video stabilization built into the lens, and it records really good videos because of that stabilization. You don't see that movement of your hand, you know, the shake. So it's really great. Also, you'll find high efficiency videos, and you can enable that if you want, and that'll make your videos take less storage on your phone without sacrificing the video quality. So I think I like it. I'm gonna enable it. Now there's also if I switch to more here in the recording, then I'll find two modes here: slow motion and hyperlapse. And slow motion, of course, let's record in slow motion, and it's way better to actually use that mode to record slow motion instead of recording a standard video, then slowing it down, because a standard video records in 30 frames per second. So if you slow it down, for example, twice, it's gonna be 15 frames per second, and this is really low, and it'll be visible. And slow motion records in 60 frames per second or even more. It's not really described anywhere, so I can't really be sure about it, but it records in a higher frame rate, so when you slow it down it won't look laggy. So let's go to slow motion. Now I can start recording, and yeah, I can do stuff very quickly, right? Then I can start, and if I want, I can just play that video, and we'll see. There's also a whole other video on our channel about both the time lapse and the slow motion, so you can learn a bit more about it. But we here is just a shortened version. You can also find more and hyperlapse, and then you can click on this button in top right corner and select either with this moon icon. These are night modes. Night modes are better for taking photos in darkness. So I don't have darkness here. I'll just select maybe 5x here, and it's gonna speed up the video 5 times. So if I now start recording it, I can do whatever here. It's gonna later put it into a shorter video. You can see on the right side the time that you've been recording for, and on the left side the time the final video will have. So now I can go to the hyperlapse, and you can see it's all sped up 5 times. So this is how it works, and I think these are all the video recording settings for your camera on Samsung Galaxy A17. I hope that the video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.